What's up, guys? So this is Chalk Couture, and I'm going to remove the Marion Bright with spraying a couple sprays of water. It's uh, it's on like a chalkboard, and it's actually um, chalk, like it's paste, not ink. And then with this, before the video, I sprayed a spray of water in there and stirred it up to make it about that consistency. And I'm going to take this paper towel and I'm going to wipe it all down. Doesn't have to be perfect. I did wipe a little extra because I kept seeing it in the video, but definitely doesn't need to be perfect here. Like, if I wanted it to be perfect, I would have sprayed it again to clean up all the little white pieces, like the leftover paste there. And then there's this little round guy that kind of goes through and dries it for you, so you don't have to worry about it. It's definitely not perfect, doesn't need to be perfect. So, and then with this transfer, it's really sticky. So, and checking the stickiness. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it down on this microfibers cloth that comes with from Chalk Couture. You push that down on there and you pick it up, and it actually makes it less sticky, so it's easier to pick up for your project. It's still pretty sticky, so I'm going to do it again. There it is. All right. So this doesn't take long. So this part, I don't like trying to peel the corners up. So I make little handles when I do chalk. So here's the first handle. You just basically take a piece of chalk tape that doesn't hurt the transfer at all, and you make a little bit of a tab right there. And then I'm going to put another one down, so it's just real easy to just pick up and grab. So there's the other one. Put it there. And it makes life so much easier because I don't have much nails ever. So here I'm going to try to get it right in the center as much as I can. It's not perfect, but it's about as perfect as I'll get it. And here you want to make sure that there's no bubbles. So you want to lay it all down, make sure that there's no air bubbles in the middle. And I use this little guy to kind of make sure of that. Just pushing everything down so it stays down. Then you want to use that same thing. You could actually use a lot less than what I'm doing, but you'll see I don't waste any of it. I try not to. Now you don't want to push super hard here because then it starts to dry. So you want to just kind of get everything covered up before you start scraping it to see just the project. So you see me covering up that hard again. So once everything is covered up, I will scrape to get all the extra off, and then I'll put it right in there. And if you go over the transfer, don't worry, because you guys saw how easy it cleans up. All you have to do is get a little wet paper cloth or something and just kind of wipe what you don't want there. And they do have, like, see, right there I'm using my fingers, because I went over a little bit because I'm a child and I can't even color in the lines. And there's a huge piece of transfer tape there. So there, I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. And those tabs make life so much easier if you do that. And then there you go. So, and then whatever parts you don't want, you can wipe out or whatever. So here, what you missed is I went and took that transfer tape to the sink and washed it off. So to get all the paste off of it, and it looks so much nicer when when you're putting it away, when it's not dyed or colored. You want to make sure it's all cleaned off of there. And I'm using that same thing that I removed the stickiness from it to dry the transfer. And then I'm going to go ahead and keep this. You got to keep that when you take the transfer off of it, because if you want to use this again, you just put the transfer back on the we'll transfer board, or whatever that thing is called. Here it doesn't matter if you have bubbles, anything, because you're not going to be putting any chalk on that, or paste or anything. So here is the little holder that it goes in, little frame holder. So you basically just line up those dots, those circles, those holes. You put that little guy through there. There you go. And then just wipe away what you don't want there. And then you can clean whatever else as well.